Welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. A very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this very Monday hot afternoon edition. Wherever you are, make sure you watch this video to the end, like it, and let me hear from you in the comment section. Remember, our second channel, GH247, is also right there. Yes, visit us on GH247, our second channel. News, world news. Oh yeah, the fight between Donald Trump and Zelensky is right there for you to watch. Let's get started. Chelsea. Dana Evangelist start with Chelsea. Here we go. Dana Evangelist start with Chelsea. Here we go. Deal agreed for 17-year-old fullback to join Chelsea from Corinthians on 10 million euro plus 4 million add-ons and taxes covered. Yes. Tax covered. Contract until 2032 to be signed soon as he will join Chelsea in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a done deal. There he is on your screen, the 17-year-old fullback, 17-year-old fullback. We are still signing prospects. Yeah. Maybe many have argued that after all, we're getting profits. We're making profit from some of the sales we are making, or the youngsters. Some also have said, well, let's look at Estaval, who has matured now enough, and we are looking forward to receive him at the bridge next summer, in 3 months from now. Yes, in June, July. Let's look at Kendrick Paez, also coming back. Many have argued that these were all prospects that Chelsea paid good money for. Even though we paid high, but it's beginning to yield results. And therefore, we don't have to be worried. The sporting directors, they might make 1 or 2 mistakes, but they are getting some of the deals also done perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Evangelista to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal agreed for the 17-year-old fullback to join Chelsea from Corinthians on a 10 million euro plus 4 million add-ons with taxes covered. Contract until 2030. Deal to be signed soon. Another prospect coming to Chelsea. Well, talking about prospects, one player that Chelsea have had for few seasons, we actually had him first time on loan. He left after the loan spell. Pochettino doesn't want him. And then he left. But then this season we brought him back. Joao Felix. He came back, and within 6 months we had to loan him again out. We bought him actually, is it 40 million pounds? But we had to loan him again out to an Italian club. But as we speak, Inter Milan are going to change many things. And it is expected that Joao Felix deal, they might not be able to sign him, on a permanent. Arriving with Milan, he started very well. Is it about 40 days ago that Milan took him on loan? He started very well, but as always, Joao Felix is one player that, to be honest with you, right now, it's difficult to actually tell where he will flourish or what is best for him. I spoke about him on this channel when he arrived in Milan. He gave an assist and he was doing well, and the media, the coaches, they were happy about it. But right now as we speak, Milan will have to go through many changes. And the feeling internally at the club is that it's going to be complicated to continue with Joao Felix after the loan spell. It's not about financial, but the first 40 days have been complicated for Joao Felix and other players at the club. In this case, it's not just Joao Felix. So Milan will have to do full introspection to get to know what their challenges are. For we Chelsea fans, we actually want a player like Joao Felix to have a stable life. He's been moving from club to club. Personally, if you ask me personally, I want Joao Felix at Chelsea. I want him at Chelsea. For me, I'm beginning to believe that it's a system we are playing that does not fit most of the players. But the question then is, why did we sign him? Why did we sign him? Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you in a few minutes. We signed Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid because of one thing. Conor Gallagher. Chelsea going to Conor Gallagher weakened Chelsea's midfield. And we now brought in Joao Felix, who is of no use to this current setup. Conor Gallagher going to Chelsea. Maybe they can tell us stories that, oh, due to what? PSR rules, right? PSR rule. And there's no other player to sell for the PSR, to cover the PSR than Conor Gallagher. A player loved by the club, loved by the fans. A player that also loved the club, that loved the badge. Our deputy captain who stood in the absence of the substantive captain, Rhys James, throughout the season. We sold him and we brought in. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, in the last game Conor Gallagher played yesterday for Atletico Madrid, when I watch it, what Chelsea missed right now in midfield, with the absence of Romeo Lavia, what we missed right now is Conor Gallagher-like. 2 last-minute tackles made by Conor Gallagher. Dear friend, what a player. 2 last-minute tackles made by Gallagher for Atletico Madrid in last night's game. Come on, what a player. But Chelsea allows the player to go. Are we in to win trophies or not? My goodness. There on your screen is a video of Conor Gallagher. Even the coach, Simeon loved Conor Gallagher. Look at the way he was jumping by those 2 tackles, last-minute tackles. Simeon, Atletico Madrid head coach, Diego Simeon, even loved Conor Gallagher because his work rate, top-notch. Let's move on. I'm about to run up. It's hot in the afternoon and I will not be taking much of your time. Dear friends, you see, about what I just said about Conor Gallagher is linked to what I'm about to say right now. It's linked to it. And let me say, how Strasbourg, our sister's club, Strasbourg, how they keep and manage to have clean sheets in every game, week in, week out. Week in, week out. Strasbourg, they manage this clean sheet in almost every game. Clean sheet. If they score 2 is 2, they don't concede. If they score 1 is 1, they know how to manage one goal to the end of the match. Week in, week out. You know, have you ever thought about it? Or you have not been following them? Oh, come on. They have a midfield that screens, you know, like a drone, screening all over the field, the pitch. They cover the ground and wins every ground duels, plus area duels. No, go and watch them carefully. Their midfield screens every part on the field like a drone with camera. They covers the ground and wins every ground duels and every area duels. Why do Chelsea keep a clean sheet of every 6.7 games? I've even given them average or a pass. Chelsea got rid of 3 midfielders that could easily screen the field and identify potential dangers and where to cover the ground and win ground duel and area duels. We allow them to go. And one is Conor Gallagher. Well, my time is up. I'm being signaled my time is up. Quickly. FA Cup. Yes, FA Cup. The last games were played this weekend for the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals of the FA Cup draw has been made. Dear friends, Chelsea is not involved, but I still need to update you. Quarterfinals FA Cup draw. As it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. FA Cup quarterfinal draw. Fulham versus Crystal Palace, quarterfinal. Preston versus Aston Villa, quarterfinal. Bournemouth, Man City, quarterfinals. Brighton versus Forest or Ipswich Town. They are yet to play. So the winner will meet Brighton. Yes, Ipswich Town versus Nottingham Forest. They are yet to play. The winner will meet Brighton. Who wins it all? The FA Cup. Chelsea, these are trophies we should be winning. These are trophies we should be winning. Ladies and gentlemen, I will take Aston Villa to win this FA Cup. My bet is on Aston Villa. Oh yes, what do you think? Guys, my time is up. I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.